Day job. Okay, here we go. Pokemons. Should tweet or whatever, I guess. English. Yes. My Japanese is not very good, and those are the only two languages I can speak. Konnichiwa. Okay. I'm gonna go with pretty standard Dawn because there's not much. Okay, I did have an idea. That's probably too loud, isn't it? I should use headphones or whatever. So I usually call myself Lily in games. And I've been playing for all the Pokemons, and I've been trying to call myself Lily in the native language. So this game is set in Hokkaido, and the Ainu people of Hokkaido, who kind of got, genocided by Japan, they did have their own language, I think. And maybe they would have their own word for Lily. But I don't know how much of the language still exists. So Ainu language words. I should have done this research in advance, but I was trying to get the stream to work. Oh, there is an Ainu to English dictionary. They don't have... I know this is boring, but no one's watching yet, so I don't care. Okay, I can't find Lily specifically, but I did find Flower. So that's what we're going with. So there we go. That's my character. No. Oh, and I gotta name this guy. Look at that hair. What a dongus. His name is... Actually, you know what? His name is Andrew Rice. Let's see if he ends up watching. Yes. Yes, it is. Friend. I will meet countless people in Pokemon, thank you. So I did play Diamond and Pearl, not quite on release. I bought them very shortly after release. With paycheck from, I think, my first paycheck. My supermarket job that I had when I was 16. And I remember I'd sort of... It's the one Pokemon release that I wasn't really following. And I'd sort of forgotten that they'd come out. And then I watched Die Hard 4 at the cinema with my pals. And on the walk home I was like, ooh yeah, I'll buy Pokemon. So I picked up Diamond, which is why I'm playing Pearl now, just to mix it up. And ever since then it's been like a tradition, I guess, that I watch Die Hard 4.0 the day before a new Pokemon game comes out. And I especially watched it last night because it's Diamond and Pearl again, isn't it? Got to be done. Got to be done. I remember this bit. The little documentary about the Red Gyarados. Oh, look, she's got a laptop now. I'm on a laptop right now. I crashed it an hour ago trying to do this stream. Fingers crossed that was a one-off. Seems to be going okay. There's a switch. This is not as smart as Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which changes your Joy-Cons to match your real ones. I've got the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons in, not those red and blue ones. Oh look, she's got a little reflection. I know people are slagging off the chibi thing, but I think it's cute. It looks nice and crisp, and you know, if you're remaking an old game that looks chibi, make it chibi. I mean, all the Pokemon games are basically remakes, so if you want a 3D one, they've got them. Little ricey boy. Little Andy man. Little ricey Andy man. Said it was an emergency, did he? Bet he did. Put emergency in his pants. I'm going to go directly into the tall grass because getting attacked by a Pokemon is exactly what I want. What technology is he going to be on about? I guess that was impressive on the DS and it's still impressive now, so I'll let him off. I don't know, I think it looks nice. Not the best Pokemon art style. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee looked really pretty, but it had that weird mix of like very 3D graphics, but it was still that flat Kanto map. Sword and Shield looked great in places, terrible in others. I really like the art style for Arceus that's coming out next year, but it's a little busted in places, right? Pretty low res. Oh my god, this guy Andrew Rice, he's got his mates muscling me into his house. I should be concerned. This isn't his house. I'm just talking to all the strangers. What's up? I mean, as I understand it, the Pokemon Professor's been gone for like 14 years, but I want a cute Pokemon. Don't we all? I mean, I'll probably get one in a minute. I think you can Pipple up. You two sure are tight. Yeah, we are. Oh, here he is. Thanks, mate. What was that about? It do. I'm going to the lake. I mean, 1 million yen is a lot of money, but it's not, you know. It's not $1,000,000. It's like $10,000. It's somewhat doable. Oh, I guess I'll follow him. I could have gone ahead to the lake. Made sure I didn't get fined. I mean, I don't know by what authority he was going to fine me money. Andrew Rice's mum. Even his mum calls him Andrew Rice. That's probably true. If anyone ever does end up watching this, Andrew Rice is my co-host on Monster Mash, Monster Hunter podcast I do. He's been my friend for years. He's a strange little boy. I say strange little boy, he is like in his 20s. He's not a child that I'm grooming. 10 million yen. Okay, that is a lot of money. That's like $100,000. He also appears occasionally on my Pokemon podcast, Luke Loves Pokemon, which I'm assuming you're aware of if you're watching this, because otherwise, why are you watching me play a video game? Go do something better with your life. Thank you, though. Like and subscribe. Make sure you give me that free sub from Amazon Prime or whatever. I don't think you can. I don't think I've got the right Twitch account for that. Follow me, though. I haven't really been paying attention to what he's saying because it's just the opening of Diamond and Pearl. I played it a million times. Verity Lake. Oh, I like the little blur in the distance. That's like the Link's Awakening remake. Okay, you saw a red Gyarados on TV and you're going to go and find one. I mean, that's like me with, you know, Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot or something. I let him off. Look at that Tash. Majestic. I briefly had a Tash a couple of weeks back because I was dressed up as Mario for Halloween. So basically I just shaved off this part of my beard, but I really hate how my head looks without a beard. I look like someone drew a face on a thumb. I just look like an egg that's been squeezed through like a tube. Basically what I'm saying is I've got no hair and a lot of chins. I really like that water. Do you ever remember that old Wii U account where it shared all the screenshots of water? Mwah, chef's kiss. Excuse me, let us pass, please. No. Sit down, son. Yeah, sorry, folks. Captain America, is that what he thinks he is? Famous last words. I mean, I regularly go hiking and I'm like, I won't run into a bear. So, I get it. Oh, here comes some burbs. I think the first time I played I did choose Turtwig because I like turtles. I'm generally a water type guy. And Piplup is real cute. Got my little guy right here. He's definitely not going to stay up there, but there you go. I don't think he's even on camera, is he? There you go. Yes, Piplup. title screen looks nice enough, doesn't it? Battle. Pound. Pound it into the dirt. Oh, 25 years Pokemon and the attacks still don't touch each other. There's definitely been games where they do, right? This is kind of a throwback. Oh, there you go. Victory is ours. Champion stuff. Oh, I've got a viewer. Wow. Hello. What are you doing here? This stream was meant to start like 90 minutes ago, but I bricked my laptop trying to get it working. I'm Luke. I do a podcast about Pokemon called Luke Loves Pokemon, where I talk about different Pokemon family each week. Currently working through Generation 3, but we'll get to Generation 4, I think, around the start of next year. In the meantime, I'm going to try streaming a little bit of Pokemons. This is one of those songs I just whistle when I'm walking around sometimes. I won't subject you to that. This guy's actually a stalker. Okay. Oh, here they are. Hey, it's those people. Yes, it is. That's us. I heard from Lucas that he's dropping one. Let's see that, please. I'm doing the thing. You know when you watch Twitch streamers and they feel the need to read out all the dialogue? It's just because you don't want to be silent. I can say it, you know, dead air is a crime. Hey guys, I'm a Twitch streamer. Want to hear some racial slurs? His hair! It reminds me of the weird Sword and Shield guys from the end of Sword and Shield. I mean, obviously it's not quite as outrageous. My mum freaking out. It's cookies or mushrooms, I can't tell. I'm gonna laugh at Andrew Rice for the remainder of this game, I think. I don't really remember this professor much. Obviously I remember Professor Oak. Professor Elm had sort of a young and useless thing. And Professor Birch, he had kind of some daddy energy. I know in Gen 5 you get your first lady professor. She was cool. Or was that Gen 6? I think it was 5. And then, yeah, obviously you got Professor Kukui in Sword and Shield. He was the boy. I liked Sonia, she was nice. But Rowan, great Tash. Great Tash. Oh, they've gone for push the stick in to run? Oh no, just the analog stick actually works like an analog stick. Move it a little bit to walk, a lot to run. Nice. I mean, games have been doing that since like Mario 64, but good job, good on you. I don't actually know where the professor lives, I can't remember. I think this is just a peasant's house. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a B&E. Got that on my record. It's fine, I'm 11. I assume I can't be tried as an adult in Hokkaido at 11. I remember when Pokemon Colosseum came out, there's a review in a magazine complaining that the character runs everywhere and never slows down to walk. And I was like, you just push the stick a little bit less and he walks. And that was when I lost respect for grown-ups. That's not true. I lost respect for grown-ups years before that. I had a elementary school teacher, so she taught all subjects. But she was teaching math, and we were doing multiplication, and she was like, 1 times 0 is 0. But 0 times 1 is 1. Because there's 1 of something. I was just like, oh, you're incorrect. I don't have to respect you just because you're older than me. And that's probably the most important lesson school ever taught me. Don't respect authority, kids. Punch. What do we think about those trees? I think they're alright. They're not wild area trees. Not the best trees I've ever seen. Very different to the overworld trees, but you know. I think they did the job. Ooh. That's where it came from. Ooh. Trainer. Bidoof. Bidoof. Everyone loves Bidoof. What a guy. New bloke at my work, day job. This isn't my job. One viewer. He's really into Bidoof, but he's not. I knew him for like months without knowing he was remotely a Pokemon guy. And then somehow Bidoof came up, and he's like, "Oh, I love Bidoof." I was like, "Oh, I like that. I like to know that about you." I also once made my friend Leonie catch me 1,000 Bidoofs so I could get the Mew on Pokemon Ranch. And in return I bought her a DS because hers was stolen. And those are my 2 Bidoof anecdotes. You're welcome. Also, it's definitely too small to see. There's a little Bidoof here on this map of the Hisui region that I've got on my wall. Ooh. I should have saved one of the Bidoof anecdotes. Could have done one for the first Bidoof, one for another Bidoof. But now, well, nothing. I remember Bidoof being one of the first, like, joke Pokemon. But I mean, like, every generation had, you know, your Rattata, your Sentret, whatever. But Bidoof, I think just because he's got a little bit of a goofy face, he was... Immediately everyone was like, "Oi, Bidoof." And so you'd have a Bidoof on your team, you'd call it like, "Oh, it's the Destroyer of Worlds, it's Bidoof. You're in trouble now." Oh, wow. I don't think you learned an elemental attack at the first level up back on the DS. At least this isn't one of the games where your rival picks the Pokemon weak to you, because I mean that would trivialise the battle I'm presumably about to have. Wow, you know about type matchups. Yeah, because I'm a 30-year-old man who's still playing these children's video games. Well, then you're watching a 30-year-old man play a children's video game, so what does that make you? You gonna give me a free potion? Potions. I just knocked Piplup off the chair. Sorry, Piplup. Who are you? Oh. I know. I mean, I don't apply that to my actual human body, but I apply it to my Pokemon. I do like that little arrival. "I am Stolly, I am here." I can get behind that. I can respect that. That verve. Confidence. I got a lot of time for it. Got a lot of time for you, Starly. You are a star. I'm still gonna punch you to death. I mean, I'm not punching it to death. I'm making it faint. But also, I'm leaving a bird unconscious in the grass. It's gonna get eaten by something. Maybe a kinder to just kill it. You know? shrunk into nothingness. Is that not a fate worse than death? You're going to tell me about jumping down ledges, aren't you? I mean, it's so small. Even GB Dawn could definitely step up that. Step up to the streets. Yeah. Show off them wings. Something about Paul McCartney band Wings. You can write your own joke. Oh no, it growled at me. Good lord, are you okay, Piplup? Hang in there, mate. Gambare, you can do it. Oh! Oh, you can see the Mount Coronet in the background. That's cool. I actually like that. I hope you're going to be able to see it. Like different angles all around the map. I'd be a big fan of that. That would tickle my pickle greatly. Mount Coronet's a weird one. I know it's... like, visually it's inspired by Mount Fuji. And there's the whole thing about Giratina is based on the reflections of Fuji that you get in the Five Lakes. But obviously Fuji is nowhere near Hokkaido. So I assume it's also based on some actual mountain from Hokkaido. But I haven't done the research. Planning to visit Hokkaido in my winter break this year. Hopefully just after I finish this game. So that'd be cool. I know it's like... it's nostalgia. And they've got me. And I'm a rube. But I do like playing Pokemon. It's nice. Look at them pixels on the far eye. The front one looks great. It's like he's actually got an eye on one side and he's drawn an eye onto his like blank head on the other side. Finally, you've come. No, was it? Let me see that Pokemon again. Or is he more of a like...
I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy.
That moustache could go either way. If he's got, gravitas. Or is he just, an idiot with a big dumb mustache? Oh, thanks. Well, who'd have thunk it? Just getting a free Pokemon. Well, it's a penguin, so I'm going to name it after my boy, Ping Pong Pangers, the Pangman, Chris Pengilly. Can I fit Ping Pong Pangers in there? Probably not. Ping Pangers, is that what I'm going to go with? Yep, yes it is. I'm very happy with that nickname. Your friend Andrew Rice told me what happened at the lake. Don't believe what Andrew Rice told you. Definitely not. Did he tell you that the water in the lake tastes of fridge? Oh, well thanks. That doesn't sound like something Andrew would say. I always completely forget about the actual rival character, the one I've named Andrew. Because I always just think it's, oh right, yeah, I play as the girl and my rival's the boy, or I play as the boy and my rival's the girl. But he's like this secondary, not really a rival, science dork. Ahem. Oh yeah, that is not like the gravitas mustache. Let's move on to the main topic. It's...
Let's move on to the main topic. I wrote my mustache. There is something I want you to do for me.
Can't remember the name of the actor, but in The Last Samurai, the British guy is like the translator. That's who I'm picturing playing Rowan now. Whereas before that, I was, also I can't remember the name of the other actor I was going to reference. I can do references to Pokemon. I can't do references to the entire rest of pop culture, I'm afraid. Oh, the Pokedex. Tell you what, it is bashing through all the stuff you know you have to get out of the way. I've got my starter, I've met my rival, I've met my professor, I've got my Pokedex. Presumably I'm going to have to go back and tell my mum. But then, yeah, we're on it. I like that. Like, I really like some of the newer ones. I loved Sun and Moon, I loved Sword and Shield. But, you know what these early beats are going to be, so just get on with it. Lived for 60 long years. Even now I get a thrill when I'm halfway there, you know? Well, 31. And I got into Pokemon when I was like 10, when it first came to the UK, and it's still, like... I'm not going to try and show you my room, because this laptop is held up by, like, some clamps on the table, because the hinge is broken. But I've got, like, a shelf full of Pokemon goods over there. I got a bunch of Pokemon posters. I got Tyranitar up on my shelf. I got Pokemon stuffies. I'm playing Pokemon on Twitch. And even now, it's like, I go to the shop and I'm like, ooh, Pokemon cake. Oh, I'll have to have that. One of the problems with living in Japan is... So living in the UK, any kind of Nintendo merchandise was super rare. So I see it, I'm like, I gotta buy it. And now, I see it all the time, but I still get that feeling. It's like, a Mario product, I gotta buy that. And I'm like, wait, no. They're everywhere. Can't do that. I can't afford to do that. I don't need you to teach me stuff. I know more than you. Sup, bruh? You like the class president from My Hero. Oh, it's Lucas's dad. Oh, I think the green one's his mum, right? Ooh, Professor Oak reference. Ooh, I know him. I mean, I guess it's just a kitchen, but I was going to be all like, oh, sleeping in the office, bud? But no, I think it's good to have a little kitchen in your lab. I mean, there was zero sterilization between that laboratory and the kitchen, but I guess this isn't a health and safety. Pokemon Center. Oh, Pokemon Center and Mart are separate. I know it's nostalgic and blah blah blah, but they could just put the clothes shop in the Mart or whatever, right? Don't worry about it, okay? Okay, bye-bye. I like to think he didn't actually have to go that way. But he's just, like, awkwardly wanted to get out of sight because he'd said goodbye. You know when you do the thing where there's two people walking down the same road and you say goodbye, then you realise you're walking the same way, so you just turn down a street you don't actually have to go down. That's what he just did. Antidote. I don't know, man. I think this game looks pretty. You know, there's some light in there, there's that water. Look at that, you're doing a little light animation. Yeah, I'm into it. I think it's good. I'm not the biggest Sinnoh fan. I do think it's a little bit poorly paced and stuff. I think the new Pokemon had way too many, like, new evolutions and legendaries and stuff. But I should have put my phone on silent. What a dingus, what a dongus. But maybe it's nostalgia talking, maybe it's legit. I do kind of like Diamond and Pearl, and now I'm liking this one. Oh, she just taught me about saving. It is a Pokedex, yeah. That thing you have, is it a Pokedex, or are you just happy to see me? I wonder in the past 12 hours how many streamers made that same joke. I'm not sorry. I'm not even reading what these people say. We're just... It's the done thing, right? You speak to everyone in the town. Oh, right. Let's have a look at that calendar. Has it got a picture of a country that we can use to try and deduce? I can't even see it. basically in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, there was a map on the wall that looked like the UK, and that was everyone was like, ooh, next Pokemon generation's the UK. Turned out they were right. So I wonder if there's a similar Easter egg in this game somewhere. This is a jaunty Pokemon Center theme. I can get behind this. Oh, look at her little headset. Oh, she's cool. I like her. Oh, look, it's me. What's up, bruh? And he turns this way. He looks like Psycho Mantis. That looks like a gas mask. I know it's an anime thing, but I really like seeing a Chansey next to the nurse. Old school little sprite. Gotta be done. Oh, I need to talk to her again. That's it. You start pressing A, then you switch to B. Pro tips. I'm very easily pleased because I keep getting excited at the shiny floors. Oh. Whee, shortcut. Tall grass? No, thank you. I get high off life. Oh, there's a Chansey. Man, why are you just staring at a static screen? I know the Pokemon anime and the Diamond and Pearl didn't have the best animation, but I think they have more frames than this. Great. Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big. Okay, dear, you go for it. Your mum's got... The internet has warped my mind. This is all very innocent. This is all fine. Oh, I've got my mum's guidebook. I envy you, kiddo. There is something really sad about Pokemon mums. They just stay in the house, do nothing, get jealous that you're living a life. You can't even see where they sleep. I know it is a bit of a thing in Japan of like, you don't necessarily have enough bedrooms and you have to roll out the tatami or whatever, but I think they just didn't bother giving her a bedroom. It's my little Andrew Rice. What am I giving to Andrew Rice? A parcel. Ooh. Parcel for the little Ricey boy. I am 100% of the belief that Andrew Rice's mum does call him Andrew Rice. Everyone calls him Andrew Rice. Little Andrew man. Was that my dramatic cutscene that I'm stuck? Oh, I got my hat! Well, I wasn't paying enough attention. I didn't even notice she wasn't wearing a hat. I got a new hat, look. New toque from my friend. He went back to Canada to see his family. And he brought back this one. I'm under strict orders that I have to call it a toque because it's Canadian. And that's apparently what you call them. It's got a nice bob. It's real soft. I actually like it. I'm a big hat wearer for obvious reasons. Because for half the year, if I go outside without a hat, I get burned. And for the other half of the year, if I go outside without a hat, I freeze. I basically have like 1 week in a year where I can go outside without a hat. At least here in Nagano. Back in the UK, it was a bit safer. R to save. Yes. Okay, well, it ended up only being 30 minutes instead of 2 hours because I crashed my computer at the start. And I literally had to unscrew my laptop and take the battery out and put it back in to get it to boot back up. So that's why the stream was down for an hour. I'll try again. I was going to do it just weekly, but I want to play this game more. And actually waking up at 5 a.m. wasn't too bad. So I might get in some extra streams during the week. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Mr. One Viewer, I don't even know who you are. But this will probably be up on the video on demand. Maybe it'll go up on the YouTube channel as well. I've been Luke Summerhays. You can find my podcast, Luke Loves Pokemon. It's on Twitter at Luke Loves PKMN. You can search Apple Podcast, YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. Give it a listen. You don't have to listen to every episode. Choose, one of your favorite Pokemon. Listen to that one. See if I do it justice. In the meantime, give me a follow and feel free to come back. I'll definitely be back next Friday night, 8 p.m. UK time, whatever that is elsewhere. But there may be some additional streams in the week. If you're desperate to follow my whole playthrough, sorry if you missed some, but it's a remake of Diamond and Pearl. You probably know the beats. I'm just going to be hitting them again. So, adieu.